Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill and welcome to Suncoast FYI. Today we learn about a celebration of a performance arts for the whole family and an inside look at an opening night of the Sarasota Film Festival, plus an upcoming sale at a designer boutique, and we'll also preview a dance performance portraying the female experience. A day of youth performances, art, and activities. Inspire Sarasota Family Festival is a celebration of local arts. And here to tell us all about it is Arts and Cultural Alliance Executive Director Jim Shirley. I always enjoy seeing you, and we don't see each other often enough.
We do not see each other
No,
often
and
enough.
you have so much going on at the Arts and Cultural Alliance that we're going to have you back on a more regular basis. Is that all right?
We'd love to do it anytime.
Okay, so right now you're getting ready to host the Inspire Sarasota Family Festival.
Correct.
What makes this so special to you, Jim?
Well, one of the major missions of the Arts and Cultural Alliance is to make sure that we do everything we can in our community to support the arts in our school system and with our young people. And 10 years ago, we started this festival called Inspire Sarasota, and it's a partnership that we do with the school system and the library system to demonstrate the impact that the arts have on children in our schools, and to talk about the importance of maintaining the arts in the schools all the time. But we do that by showing you what kind of amazing things these young people can do. So it'll be a day of dance, a day of singing, a day of acting, a day of visual arts, and you'll have kids and families all centering around things like the youth opera, the youth ballet, the school programs at the various high schools, middle schools, and elementary schools. So it's all about the importance of the arts with our children.
Wonderful. Now, where is this taking place, Jim?
This is going to be right in downtown Sarasota at 5 Points Park.
Oh, excellent.
We partner with the Selby Library. The art exhibit will be inside the library. We will have the showmobile stage at the top of the, I think it's Central Avenue, and right there at the park. There'll be another stage down by the traffic circle in the park, and there'll be a stage inside the library. So you'll have food trucks, you'll have activities of all sorts, you'll have face paintings. It's a great day to bring the family and get out and enjoy the arts.
Oh, it sounds like it. So there'll be something going on. You said there's a couple stages.
Yep.
So there'll be what taking place? Just give our viewers an idea.
The event will start at 9:30 in the morning. There's going to be all day long activities like dance and singing and so on going on the main stage, the showmobile stage in the park. Then there will be other activities on the smaller stages that are more appropriate for the size of the groups there. So all day long at any given time, there's going to be one or two, or in some cases 3 different performances. It could be ballet, it could be opera, it could be dance, it could be show tunes going on, but it's going to be kids performing.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then there's going to be an art show going on inside the library, which is student art from the school system. So it's all about celebrating the arts in the schools.
That's wonderful. Now, so it's all of our local schools in the Sarasota, Manatee.
Primarily Sarasota County.
Sarasota County.
We do have a couple of schools from Manatee County that are going to be involved, but we just have, it's just a matter of how many you can get in at any time.
Sure.
But also there are going to be all of the arts and cultural groups with information about their summer programs. So if families are looking for what can we do with our children for the summer, you're going to have the Oslo Repertory Theater, you're going to have Florida Studio Theater, you're going to have the opera, the ballet, all with booths and their groups talking to the public about what their summer programs are going to be like for the kids. So you'll have the Players Kids, and you'll have the youth ballet. You'll have all of those types of things going on simultaneously.
So, final question before we go. Why do you feel that it's so important to have this arts education for our young people?
Well, it's honestly the reason that we feel it's so important is because we know that children that have at least one art course in their curriculum while they're growing up, do better in school, they graduate from school at a higher rate, they go on to college at a higher rate, and they end up being more productive citizens in the community. So we feel that the arts are one of the most important things that should be in the curriculum of every child.
Well, and thank you so much for keeping it in the forefront of all of our minds for so many years. Now, you've been with the Arts and Cultural Alliance for 10 years now?
10 years. It
10
was
years.
actually still called the Arts Council when I joined it, but it's been the Arts and Cultural Alliance now for those 10 years.
Okay. Now, if our viewers want to get more information about the Family Festival, where can they go to find out?
SarasotaArts.org is the
Wonderful.
place to go on our website, and it'll be not only the Family Festival, but about all of the arts in Sarasota County.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Pleasure. Just ahead on Suncoast FYI, we prepare for the opening night of the Sarasota Film Festival. The Sarasota Film Festival kicks off tonight with their opening night party. Programming manager Harrison Bender is back with us to give us an inside look.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, you've been a busy guy. I'm sure there's lots going on.
Yeah,
Oh my
definitely.
gosh.
Yeah, opening night is tonight. We're very excited. Things are moving pretty quickly.
I bet. I
Yeah.
know. Tickets have been selling like crazy because I've been talking to my friends. So there's still some available, but they
Yes,
better
but
hop
definitely,
on that, right?
definitely hop on that
Okay.
if you haven't yet.
Okay. So what are some of the special events and screenings that are coming up at the festival?
Definitely. So we have multiple, and so I encourage everyone to go through our guide on the website. But there are two in particular that I would like to share. There's one educational event that we are highlighting with an organization called Build On, and we're showing The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, which with Chiwetel Ejiofor, and that is on April 7th at 10 a.m. And then we also have this really great screening of The Price of Everything that we have in conjunction with the Sarasota Fine Arts Society. It's a documentary about the price of art and what that means as a reflection of our values about art. And we think it's a really important film and one that we encourage everyone to go to.
That's great because the Fine Arts Society of Sarasota is a wonderful organization, and I'm glad to hear that they're doing something so special with you.
Yeah, we're really proud to be working with them.
That's great. So, in addition to films, there's the parties.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There are the parties this year because we've had different locations and things like that. Our opening party after the film tonight is going to be at the Modern, and tickets are
Lovely.
$50 and $40 for members, and we're really excited about that one.
Okay.
We have a Friday night party the following Friday at the Overton. Tickets are also $50 for that one, $40 for members, and that one is really cool because it has a sort of like fashion, Studio 54, like bohemian
Okay,
theme
feel,
going on.
yeah.
So that's going to be really fun. And then our closing night party after, the closing night film, of course, will be at the stage. And so we're very much looking forward to that. And tickets, of course, is the same, $50 and then $40 for members.
And all of this is on your website, so people can
Yes.
go find out about everything.
Yeah,
on
definitely.
there. Because there's so much going on every day and every night. There's so much going on.
Yeah,
so that's
every
great.
day is jam-packed with something, so we encourage you to go on our website to find everything that is best for you.
Okay. Now, I know last time you were here, there were things that you couldn't share with us, but are there a couple surprises that you can at this point?
Yes, we definitely can. So we're happy to announce a few really cool things. So Tyne Daly will be joining us tonight on the red carpet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's here, and she'll be doing a Q&A for her film A Bread Factory.
Lovely.
And that'll be on Saturday. And then also Thomas Jane will be arriving later this week, along with Anne Heche. So that's really fun. And then we also announced two films that we picked about at South by Southwest this year. One was called Before You Know It. It's directed by Hannah Pearl-Utt, and it stars Mandy Patinkin, Alec Baldwin, just a ton of stars, and it's a really quirky, fun coming-of-age comedy. And then we also picked up this really interesting, intimate drama with Nick Kroll, also called Olympic Dreams, and it was filmed only by the director and the cast, so 3 people, and it's a love story that was set and filmed in an Olympic Village during the Olympics in 2018.
Wonderful. Now, are any local films that you can think of off the top of your head that we should be interested in seeing?
Definitely. Well, we're definitely close to we're definitely close to selling out of a few of them. But one that I think is really interesting that I think that people should see is called Florida Water. Florida Water is a documentary about about 2 people who live in this retirement community called Knollcrest. And Knollcrest is about 70 miles north of here, maybe, and it's a retirement community designed only for mail carriers. It's the only one of its kind in the United States.
And it exists?
And it exists.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I had no idea that something like that even existed.
I know.
It was super interesting. And it's really like, it's really just this wonderful documentary, like going into the intimate lives of these people, the challenges they face, you know, the grace that they have. And it's just a really like beautiful film about Florida.
Great. Okay, one more time, where can we go for information?
You can go for information on our website at www.sarasotafilmfestival.com.
Okay.
You can also meet us at our box office at the Hollywood 11. And then if you'd like to speak to staff as well, just sort of personally, there will always be someone at 1900 Main Street.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful festival.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Next on Suncoast FYI, we learn where we can score some amazing deals on designer items. Designing Women's Boutique offers designer clothes, furniture, and accessories at a fraction of the price. And here to tell us about their upcoming sale are Marissa Fowler and Ann Oberlin. Well, Designing Women Boutique has been just a staple in our community for so long, so thank you both for being here, because we want to hear all about it. Tell our viewers what Designing Women Boutique is.
Well, thank you, Nancy, for having us. We're thrilled to be here today. And Designing Women Boutique was founded by Jean Widener Goldstein, Margaret Wise, and Diane Roskamp. And we started in 2002. It was a brainchild after they got stranded at 9/11 in Pennsylvania. And so they wanted to see, what can we do for the community? How can we help the arts? How can we help? And it was sort of formulated after a Paris consignment boutique. So when you walk in, it's not your typical consignment store.
No, it's not.
No,
Not at all.
we have lots of wonderful surprises hidden around, and it all does good in our community.
And some of the pieces that you've brought are here. These are going to be at the sale?
Yes.
Yes.
We've got everything from Chanel shoes to, those just came in the other day, and then we've got...
They won't be there long.
No. And we have a fabulous selection right now of hats. We brought a few with us, along with some fascinators. There's a lot of spring events coming up, so we brought a lot of bright, springy things to
So
to
if
show a
they're still
sample.
available, they'll be there for your April sale. Now, when is that
Right.
being held, Ann?
April 11th through 13th, and it's going to be up to 60% off in the not only the clothing section but also the houseware section. So it's going to be a really big sale.
Not accessories, though, so shoes aren't on sale?
Some will be, yeah, everything.
Okay.
We have a great sale room, and in that area you will find the best bargains in town. So everything will be there, and then everything will be clearly marked, so you can find those bargains, as well as whatever you find is just fabulous there at the store. And as you can tell, I am particularly feeling that spring is in the air. So with spring in the air, we know we have lots of holidays and lots of events coming up. By the time everybody sees this, Picnic will be over, but we're getting ready for other spring holidays and events, as well as think Derby. Derby is right around the
There you go.
corner,
You need a
and
hat
so
or
many of our
fascinator.
hats have made it all the way to Kentucky, and we're excited
I
about
love
that.
it. I love it. So you'll find everything. I mean, you name it, you have it.
Yes,
right?
yes. We do estate liquidations as well, which is really fabulous. It helps the community. It's part of what I call our circle of life economy. We take the items that families can't use any longer, and then other families are able to get a new dining table or sofa or coffee table or some artwork. And those proceeds go right back into our community, helping the arts. We help at places like Boys and Girls Club, All Faiths Food Bank, the ballet, the opera, the orchestras. Everything has helped, and it all just strengthens our community.
Absolutely, absolutely. You women are wonderful. Thank
Yes.
you. Now,
Yes.
what are the boutique hours, Anne?
We're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 4. And of course, you can always shop our website at designingwomensrq.org anytime. We post a lot of items on Instagram. So if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see a lot of the items that are available in the store as well. So that's another
Now, who
way to
did you
shop.
bring
Now
with us
this
today? I
is
was going to
Chloe.
say that Chloe.
Chloe. And Chloe has her own
There
Instagram
you go.
page, so we want you to follow her. Chloe, the DWB mannequin. She's on Instagram, and you might even see a picture of all of us there with her
Okay.
on Instagram.
I would call her
soon.
the DWB diva.
Diva.
That
is great, yes.
She needs more to be than just a mannequin.
That's true.
That's too
Yeah.
common for
Well,
her.
all of you who follow us on our website will see her because she models everything that we put on the website for our online sales. She's had a few cameos on our regular Instagram page, Designing Women Boutique, as well as on our Facebook page. So we're all over social media, and we want you to follow us, and we want you to shop with us so that you can help us strengthen our community and make just Sarasota an even better place to be.
Great. Okay, we're going to close with one more time the dates and the times for the event,
It's
Anne,
going to be April 11th through the 13th.
which is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Exactly.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday,
So
Friday,
sorry.
Saturday. No, that's good.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, great.
And the hours will be during the week, 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 4.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you, and I look forward to shopping.
Thank you. We can't wait to see you.
Coming up next, we preview an artistic dance performance portraying the female experience. A moving performance depicting all the complexities of the female experience. Girl Woman is a piece unlike any other, and here to tell us more is artistic director Leah Verrier-Dunn. It's so nice to have you here, and wow, creative director for this. What's that like?
It's a really fantastic job.
my gosh.
Yeah, I get to, create all kinds of things with a really incredible group of artists. So it's very rewarding.
All right, so tell us, what is Girl Woman, and what was the inspiration for this piece?
The idea of the piece came from my intrigue with watching the patterning of the way society kind of treats and behaves surrounding women. And I got a bit fascinated with watching that repeat itself decade after decade, and wanted to question why it was happening and why, with all of the growth that we do have, some things seem to just stick.
Stay the same or stick? Some stay the same and some stick? I mean, is it both ways? Or?
I think so. I think there are a number of things that tend to just stay the same no matter how much progression has happened. And I guess stick might not be the best word, in that I don't believe that we're actually stuck there. I think that there is a way for us to unstick ourselves. I think we just have to figure out what it needs to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So the theater, the ethos?
Moving ethos, yeah.
Yep.
So we're a dance theater company, and we really are very community based in that everything that we do, we hope serves as a reflection for people that are in the community and that are watching it, that it feels like home to them, that when they come they feel like we're talking about things that are familiar, and things that they feel they're experiencing in their own life. And ultimately our hope is, to build connection, and that we give people a chance to kind of exercise their empathetic muscles so that they can either, walk out of there understanding how to open their mind in the way they're looking at someone else, but also that they're looking at themselves saying, where are changes I can make? How am I being of service? Am I meeting my own needs? Am I taking care of my own self? So we really like to kind of inspire a lot of self-reflection and action through our work.
So that's what the process was when you developed this particular girl-woman piece.
So I would say that that wasn't particular to this process only. That's really what we're like as a company. For this piece in particular, the process started, we tried to bring it back all the way to the beginning of our own time. So what was our relationship like with our mothers and other poignant women in our life? And then we kind of traveled to trying to figure out what was the thing that interrupted our idea or tarnished our idea of what women or girls could be and could do, and tried to pay a lot of attention to why that was so significant to us, and were we able to resist it, or did it really interrupt where we were headed?
So how many women are actually in this performance, Leah?
There are 3 women in the piece, and they all have a classical dance background, but also mixed with a sort of variety of different arts.
So is it all interpreted through dance, or are there speaking sections as well? There is a wide spectrum of what you can expect inside of our show, and movement is our base. It's what we know, in our roots are best, but we use a lot of theatrical elements like voice, costuming, lighting that you might see in a more traditional theater experience. So we kind of combine tactics to make it as powerful of a message as possible. Okay. Now, you've been here for several months now. What has your creative experience been like being at the Ringling?
It's hugely different than what we're used to, in that we have the support of this gigantic organization that's so powerful in town. And I think what it's done for us is it's given us support and in a different kind of way than we could ever do for ourselves, just merely because of the size of the organization, but also in working with multiple different people that are there. It is very apparent that they care so much about supporting artists and the work of artists that they do what they need to do to help that person feel supported, so that they can kind of get to the core of what they're trying to say and trying to do. And it's just been really wonderful to watch how much they care about taking somebody under their wing and using their platform to help lift that artist.
We're like that here in Sarasota, so
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So let's tell our viewers when the performances are and where they can get tickets, please, Leah.
So the performance is on April 12th and 13th at 7:30. It's at the Historic Oslo, and you can call that box office to get tickets, or our website, which is movingethos.org. And there's a link to the tickets right on the front page.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and look forward to the show.
Thank you so much.
Coming up this weekend is a Ride to Remember, a charity bike ride to raise awareness, fund research, and support local organizations aimed at finding a cure for Alzheimer's. Participate in different rides all day Sunday, as well as a silent auction dinner party Saturday night. Go to ridetorememberalz.com for more information. Plus, Tropiflora Nursery's 19th annual Spring Festival, a 3-day open house and sale featuring thousands of plants, garden art, food, and live entertainment. Admission is free and pets are welcome. This event takes place April 5th, 6th, and 7th at 3530 Talavast Road. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Andrea Chu, at 941-361-4651. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.